There are some movies that you just can't stand. You just don't care about the money that you invested to watch the movie and just leave the movie midway. This list will not include movies that I have covered in multiple videos, reminding you time and time again about how horrible they are. The list will not include movies like Jani Dushman, Desh Drohi, RGV Ki Aag, Rudraksh, Drona and Main Prem Ki Deewani Hoon. I've talked about them too much, guys. Let me introduce you to a new list of extremely horrible Indian films that came out in this century. So here is Tried and Refused Productions with 10 Bollywood movies that audiences walked out of. Rascals. David Dhawan is known for his comedies, but this one can hardly be described as a comedy. The storyline of the movie is similar to the 1988 movie Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. This movie just takes over confusion and overacting on a whole different level.
ये जो तुमने पहना हुआ पीला वाला, इससे मेरा विजन जा रहा है, प्लीज इसे उतार दीजिए, प्लीज प्लीज।
Okay, is it better now?
If you can go through the cringe-worthy sequences and watch Kangana Ranaut doing bad cinema before the phenomena she became today, watch this movie. It's like that one memory from your childhood you just want to erase. TASHAN. This movie basically takes a few eccentric characters and basically showcases how everyone in this world is conniving and wanting their piece of the pie. A girl double crosses a man after luring him and runs away with her boss's money. Upon the man and the contract killer hired by the robbed boss find her, she has hidden the money in several different places across India. This horrible script coupled with actors just messing around in front of camera. Oh my god, this movie can't be taken seriously for 1 second. Ayya. What could have been a slapstick comedy because it had all the ingredients turned out to be a train wreck. A movie about a Marathi girl Meenakshi falling in love with a Tamil artist Surya and all the seduction and daydreaming is what follows.
तुम मुझे प्यार दो, मैं तुम्हें इडली डोसा दूंगी.
நீ என்ன லவ் பண்ணு, நான் உனக்கு இட்லி தோசை செஞ்சு தரேன்.
A blind grandmother with gold teeth, a father who smokes 4 cigarettes together, a friend who idolizes Lady Gaga, and a brother obsessed with dogs. This extremely wacky and over-the-top slapstick comedy is badly executed and wasn't anyone's cup of tea. Love Story 2050. A movie people looked forward to thinking that a Hrithik Roshan lookalike might just be the next big thing. But the Baweja family production turned out to be a disaster, mainly due to the clumsy premise. Tragedy leading a man to travel in the future to a 2050 Mumbai and meet his reincarnated and completely different love interest.
Let's go, Sunshine.
Sunshine? कहाँ से ढूंढ कर लाते हो तुम ये प्राचीन words?
जहाँ से मैं आया हूँ.
A demigod called Dr. Hoshi, Punarjanam melodrama. Below average acting and equally disappointing special effects makes for one of the toughest movies to watch. Chandni CHOWK to China. Can you imagine that the director of Kal Ho Na Ho made Chandni CHOWK to China? A poor vegetable cutter in Chandni CHOWK is slated to be the reincarnation of a Chinese war hero and is taken to China. What follows is a movie that just becomes more absurd by the minute.
तू यहाँ कहाँ से आई?
Deepika Padukone's name in the movie is Miss Teleshoppers Media. Her twin sister Susie is known as Meow Meow. और कुछ कहने की जरूरत है? The movie was so bad that even though it ended with a cliffhanger for a sequel, it didn't recover money to make it only. Good Boy, Bad Boy. This movie is a horrible remake of the 1992 film Class Act. Why Tushar Kapoor even tries is tough to understand. But that coupled with a bad storyline and one of the worst music scores in Bollywood history, the entire package of this movie was destined to be a failure.
जिस दिन इस देश के हर नौजवान के पास नौकरी होगी, वो आजादी होगी.
If my boyfriend allows me to have affairs with other guys, that's called freedom.
Joker. When Farah Khan's husband sat on the director's chair, everyone got off their chairs at the theatres. A ploy to dress up like aliens, who any like-minded person would have thought that is a human in a costume. A village named Paglapur. A man who thinks he's a lamppost, and a majority of people who think they're in World War II.
कोल बूसी मंका बूसे टिबन. लात लाजू को देखा लुकी लगत. लात घूस का लगा भूत.
HUMSHAKALS. This Sajid Khan directed movie is apparently a comedy. Triple roles for all three male stars in the movie. A drug that makes you a dog. A man who attacks people when they sneeze in front of him. A business handed over in front of Prince Charles. And a father that is in a coma throughout the movie until it matters the most are only some of the ridiculous aspects of one of the worst movies ever made in Bollywood history.
और हमें लगा चिकन आला कीर तुम दोनों का फेवरेट है।
हमारा फेवरेट आलू का पराठा है।
आलू का पराठा?
It's not shocking that majority of the actors who worked in the film in multiple interviews regret their association with the movie. HIMMATWALA, a Sajid Khan comedy starring Ajay Devgan and Tamanna, is an official remake of the 1983 film of the same name by K. Raghavendra Rao. ऐसी पिक्चर क्यों बनाते हैं मुझे कभी समझ नहीं आएगा.
अरे पिताजी स्वाइन फ्लू जैसी कोई बीमारी नहीं होती.
आ जाएगी बेटे 20-30 साल में आ जाएगी.
A revenge story depicted in the most over-the-top, cheap and clumsy manner is what can best describe this film. There is no sense of nostalgia in the film. People in 2013 couldn't possibly praise films that aren't engaging or a breath of fresh air. It's just so bad, guys. All Himesh Reshammiya movies. Yeah, you heard that right. You know what's crazy is that Himesh Reshammiya is not a bad music producer. Yes, he has a nasal voice that gets publicly shamed on a reality TV show by an established star.
मैं सुर के लिए ही पूछने वाला था कि नाक सुर उसके लिए भी कुछ तारीफ के अगर लफ्ज मिल जाए. नाक से गाता है यार, इसमें क्या है?
But that's not the point. Why in God's name he thought he had any acting skills is beyond my understanding. But the man has not done one impressive film out of the 9 movies he has done. Be it Aapka Saroor, Karz, Radio, Damadam or The Expose, there is not one iota of hope when it comes to Himesh on screen. And that was the list, guys. Write it down in the comments below if there were some video ideas you have for our channel. Please support me by following me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support the channel by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you so much for watching.